What's poppin', everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Zach Lesage here. Today we're going to be covering over Arceus Giratina, two Pokemon that I struggle to pronounce with all the time, so I'm sorry for anyone out there who I get it wrong all the time. We're going to be covering those two today. Now, it's going to include a deck list, it's going to include strategy, it's going to include gameplay, so a lot of good things going on in this video. Why is this deck good? Because you got Path to the Peak, you have Arceus to accelerate energies, and you have disruption cards. So Path plus disruption plus an attack is usually good in this format. That's why we might expect it at the upcoming 2023 World Championships. If you haven't already, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. We're so close to getting to 16,000 subs, and we're on our way to 20,000. Tell your friends about it. Quote from my friend The Weeknd. Not actually my friend, but I wish we were friends. And yeah, let us know in the comments below if there's any deck profiles or anything else you want to see. Totally love to help you out there. That being said, short word from our sponsors, and let's jump into the deck profile. Be sure to check out all of the sponsors of the Shuffle Squad, whether you're looking for graded cards, you're looking for singles, sealed. We have all affiliate codes with all of our great sponsors, so be sure to check them out in the description below. Thank you so much for supporting us. Here we have it. We got Giratina up in here. Now we're going to be using Arc V-Star to accelerate energies with Trinity Nova. That allows us to do a decent bit of damage, and I mean turn 1, attach any energy, turn 2, attach a double turbo. You could search out that double turbo with Star Birth. So we have a lot of really good ways to search our stuff. You could power up Tina V-Star, and now Tina V-Star can hit for 280 damage. This deck is really like that simple, so if you're looking for a simple deck, have one of your kids playing or someone new to the game, or you're looking for a deck that's just going to set up consistently, this is a pretty good deck to be playing right now at League Cups, League Challenges, locals, online events. You got the Bibarel line that allows you to use Industrial and Scissors, so if you're going to have a lower hand size, you could draw up until 5. Spiritomb shuts off random things like Mew VMAX, Luminion, stuff like that, even if you don't have a path in play. And Skwovet allows you to put your hand size to 1, so you can kind of abuse Industrial and Scissors on Bibarel a little bit more. So when you're going for Star Birth on Arc V-Star, you could really just go for a double turbo and a path, and maybe you have the Judge. Or maybe you go for Judge because you have Path and DTE, or whatever you're looking for, but hitting your opponent for 180, that's factoring in the -20 from double turbo, plus the Path, plus the Judge or the Iono, your opponent could be like, oh, I pass. And that's really the moment that we're like, okay, we got him. So you're kind of fishing for those kind of things. Not to say you're going to fish for your opponent to play a Judge or something like that, but it's one of those things where you're like, I really hope I could put my opponent in a disadvantageous position by playing Judge plus Path or Iono plus Path. That's it. You're going to use Boss's Orders to knock out your opponent's Pokemon, and the deck's as simple as that. This is Cal Connor's list. He recently won a league challenge with this deck. The Jet Energy allows you to have some mobility from the bench, giving you kind of an extra kind of like faux switching out. And V-Guard, of course, can allow you to reduce some damage. Cleansing Gloves is really the choice belt spot, depending if you have Psychic Pokemon in your area. It really works out to knock out a lot of Pokemon. Super simple deck across the board. We're going to show you how to play it. Probably going to get into one game because we have covered Arc a few other times. But overall, this list is fantastic. If you're watching on YouTube, we do have the list available in the description, so you can copy and paste that right into PTCG Live. If you are not watching on YouTube, or if you do not want to go to the description, I know I never want to go into the description, but I feel you can just take a picture of this with my face and the Bucky's t-shirt. That being said, we'll jump into some gameplay and see what's going on. Alright, so we're going to start the coin flip off. Hopefully we can go first so we can slap on that energy. And it looks like we did win the coin flip with our awesome Arc coin. Sick. Yes, we will go first. And we have Arc plus energy in our hand. As much as it sucks to start with Spiritomb sometimes, it is also nice to have a single prize card Pokemon in the active position that can take the blunt force of a blow from our opponents. So if they go turn 1 attack or turn like whatever, some decks can do that. It's better than having it into our Arc. So could be a bit of a toughie matchup here. We'll see how that goes. I'm just going to go Nest Ball. We're going to do a good job of searching through our decks. Do I care about Tina? Yeah, probably. But yeah, we'll go Arc there. You can see that we have a lot of good cards for this matchup. I'm going to go for Tina here. Maybe I'll go for Bidoof, actually, because we could always get Tina a little bit later. The reason why I want to go for Bidoof is because we could get Bibarel off of our Judge right now. So let's go Bidoof. Let's go double Turbo Energy. Choice Belt's not going to matter on any Pokemon except Arc anyways, so we're just going to slap it on Arc. This is just in case our opponent plays an Iono. We're trying to thin our deck at all times, so if you can get rid of a card, or if you don't think it's necessary in a matchup, or if you could just attach a tool down sometimes, it works. We're not going to need it on Tina, because Tina can actually just knock out their Chen Pao. Choice Belt doesn't do anything extra for us, but maybe they'll have a Pokemon that has 200 HP or something. Like, I think Suicune V could be played in this deck, and I think that's at 210. Like, I'm not here to argue, like, why I think that Choice Belt is correct. There's just, like, it doesn't matter in this matchup, like, 99% of the time, off the top, and that's it. Next turn, we're really hoping to get Arc V-Star, Switch or Escape Rope, or Jet Energy, and we are looking for, yeah, so Arc V-Star, Switch, Escape Rope kind of cards, stuff like that. A Path to the Peak would be sick, because we could shut off things like Shivery Chill, we could shut off things like Concealed Cards, and if we judge our opponent's hand where they're probably going to be grabbing Rare Candy, Baxcalibur, then we're probably really cool in this match. I really like this Frigibax, by the way. I think it looks sick. I actually love all these, like, alt cards. They also, I don't know why they put Manaphy on their bench. We don't have anything that snipes, so it's just kind of a rough spot. In this case, I probably do want to attach the energy. I'm like Jet Energy. I mean, Jet Energy could be the switch card. So let's say if I get an Arc V-Star, I could get Jet Energy and Path. That works. Okay, so we're going to go for Judge, and we're not attaching the energy. I probably should have checked, because I did not look for the Jet Energy. But if we get Arc V-Star, I think we got it here. I'm going to take away this and this. Okay, we're going to check, because we might have... Okay, word. Now, I don't know if we actually need Path right now. I'm going to probably go for Jet Energy and Bibarel, sorry. One thing that you should learn from watching me play Pokemon is I'm really bad at saying Pokemon's names, and sometimes I say something and don't mean the same thing. So yeah, as much as I want to grab Path here, it's better to grab Bibarel so we have a chance to draw cards. Our hand sucks right now. And it's better to have life in your hands. So take some notes, like, this is all sick stuff. We're going to attach the energy, the Jet Energy here doing wondrous things. We're going to go Bib down. Now, Chen Pao's not a good matchup for us. I do want to point that out, but our deck is setting up really nicely here. And the Jet Energy is, like, absolutely flames. Like, you could see we are, we are in business. This is every single turn 2 that you ever wanted to see with this deck. So I hope our opponent just, like, doesn't get anything. We could really attach our energies however we like. I don't think that there's ever a point, like, just try to even your energies out as long as you have the Grass plus the Psychic. It's Grass plus Psychic plus something. That's the reason why we could get away with playing Jet Energy and V-Guard Energy and stuff like that. Okay, there's our Arc V-Star, sick. And, like, it's gonna suck because, like, Chen Pao's not really a Pokemon we want to deal with. But if they don't get down another Frigibax, like, let's say they go Rare Candy, Baxcalibur, drop a Research or an Iono or something, we can go Boss, knock out this. And that's why we do have a lot of Boss in play. Oh, they just have the Rare Candy in their hand, so they went Lost Vacuum. So they're gonna go Lost Vacuum, take that away. Put themselves down. They have Rare Candy, Baxcalibur, plus 2 cards. They can't play a supporter. Then they're going to go Shivery Chill. Maybe they just don't have the Rare Candy in their hand, and they're going to try to draw raw off the concealed cards. which is an interesting take on this. I mean, at the end of the day, I really just want to start chasing down this Frigibax. If they don't get the knockout, or even if they do get the knockout, wow, our opponents just diff at Pokemon. The chaotic ace difference. Finding a way out of our path judge like nothing happened. And I mean, that's going to happen. Like, sometimes it's going to be stick and they're going to be like, oh, I got nothing, and concede. Other times it's just like, cool, we have every single card ever. I mean, I think this is enough to do 240 at maximum. 6 times 4, 120, 240. Yeah, so I think we're safe. So I think we're chilling a little bit. Oh, I don't know if I would have done that. Now we're just gonna bring up the backs, and I think that this is where the concession's gonna happen. We don't care about Chen Pao if they can't accelerate energies. They have no other Frigibax. They can't get rare candy. They can't do anything else. Let's play through our turn a little bit. Now I am gonna put a Psychic Energy here onto the Spiritomb, because Tina can actually take away with Lost Impact with a lot of, with other energies in play. It also gives us a buffer to retreat the Spiritomb. And you might be like, yo, Zach, this has 2 retreat cost. You can see a little bit down there if you're watching. Regardless, it has 2 retreat costs. You might be like, yo, Zach, why did you not choose that one? Well, I didn't choose that one because I could put a double turbo on it. And I can't, I'm not going to put a double turbo on the Spiritomb. We're trying to thin our hand down and draw some more cards. You heard? Yeah, let's go boss, bring up the backs. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a concession here. I don't want to put Bidoof down. I'm just going to use Industrial and Scissors here. Do I care? Yeah, exactly. This is the deck. This is the matchup. This is how the deck works. I'm feeling a little bit bad with these short videos lately, but the gameplay is really true to gameplay. I mean, again, similar to the last video that I posted with Paldea V-Star, and I did a 1-of-1 gameplay. This is a 1-of-1 gameplay. Sure, I could expand upon this, but how different is it if I just started attacking my opponent's Lumineon V on the bench? And that's really where I'm like, I feel like we caught a good amount of the matchup. And if I played against a Gardevoir deck, maybe cool to go Boss, Cleansing Gloves, Knockout with Tina V-Star, or Choice Belt, attack against a Mew VMAX. Sure, these are things that can happen, but if we knock out all of our opponent's good Pokemon in play and disrupted them and got out the turn 2 Arc V-Star, I think a lot of the gameplay is going to be similar, and that's really where I want to be showing these videos. So if anyone's at me in the comments and be like, oh, I wish I saw more gameplay, I feel like I could literally chop this up and it's the same thing no matter what. The deck's super consistent. It gets everything that it needs most of the time. Decently positioned in the metagame. I think it's a lower top 10 deck, but it definitely exists within there. It's good enough to win against decks, and I mean, Path plus Judge just wins games. So if you're looking for a deck to beat your friends, if you're looking for a deck to do a lot of cool things, this is really that deck. Excuse me there. I think it's worthwhile. Again, list is in the description. Check out our sponsors in the description. Give us that like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I appreciate everyone watching, and let us know if there's any deck profiles you want to have covered. Maybe if it's a little bit of a rockier game, we'll play a couple games. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes, but I appreciate everyone watching the channel. The love's been fantastic lately, and hoping to create a lot more content soon. Peace out and have a great one. You made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching this entire video from the Shuffle Squad. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate each and every person that supports our content, watches what we have going on every single day, every single week, even from time to time, and continuously allows us to have a forum to project our creative content towards the Pokemon TCG community. So if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and even leave a comment to help boost the YouTube algorithm. That being said, we'll catch you with our next video. Thanks again. Take it easy.